Hey, what is up, everybody? Your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Talk Podcast coming at you with a weekly stream, live stream on you on Twitter. We are live on Rumble and on YouTube. All right. And definitely want to jump on and give you a lot of stuff that's going on. Definitely want to go ahead and recap, review, give you my reaction on last night's game 3 of the NBA Finals, which Nuggets right now are up 2-1. They came back to Miami after losing game 2. And it really got, it's definitely, like I mentioned in my preview show, it's definitely a series of, and I apologize, I have some technical difficulties with my graphics, so you might just get a lot of me in the screen, the stream. So definitely it's a series, no doubt about it, of adjustments. It's game 1. As Mike Malone said, that the Heat haven't lost a single game 1 in this series. He made the proper adjustments in order to make that happen. Number 2, game 2, it was the same thing. Eric Spoelstra has to make the necessary adjustments in order to go back to even it up at 1, and he did. And then also, in order to kind of get back home court advantage, they came back to Miami 2-up. Eric did his adjustments. So did Mike Malone in game 3. And he said it before the game started, which is this is what kind of takes me back. He said, listen, they've lost. They said, we've lost every single fourth quarter in the first 2 games. And the series is 1-up. He said, we got to win the fourth quarter. We got to play 4 good quarters of basketball. That's exactly what he said. And that's what they did. There was a lot of record breaking, man. This Nikola Jokic keeps breaking freaking records. A guy just keeps doing what he does best, and 2-time MVP is showing why in the clutch he is a 2-time MVP, and why most likely he should have probably been the MVP as well over Embiid in this year. So the series is definitely has so far 3 games has been a back and forth battle. It's been a back and forth battle right now between 2 great coaches who know how to adjust, 2 great coaches that definitely go in with a game plan. And it's going to be, at the end of the day, whoever wins 2 matches, 2 games in a row is the winner of the finals, and it's going to take that chip home. That's where we're at. So further, let's go hit tomorrow's game. I mean, let's hit today's game. One of the key takeaways, and let's start with the most obvious. Nikola Jokic becomes the first NBA player, finals history, to record 30-plus points, 20-plus rebounds, and 10-plus assists. Before he got to 25 points, it's funny how I love stat muse. He throws these stats throughout the game. He became only the 4th player with a 25-point and 20-rebound game. The other 4 players were Shaquille O'Neal, all right, Timmy Duncan, and Larry Bird. Now Nikola Jokic. There's only 4 people, and 3 before Jokic joined the list of 25 points and 20 rebounds. That's pretty wild, man. That is pretty wild. Another thing that happened, another record breaking and another first, more or less, is Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray were the first pair of teammates in NBA history to record a 30-plus point and 10-plus assists triple-double as well. So they're also the first teammates ever to have a triple-double in the same game. And it happened in the finals. And they were also the first ones to record a 30-plus, 10-plus assists in a finals game as well. So not only triple-doubles, there was so many first set in game 3, and they were all done by the Nuggets, that it was not even funny. It was not even funny. Look, again, it's the battle of who can impose their will first, who what team can make the right adjustments from game to game, quarter to quarter. Also, which role players are going to come up and step up because the stars showed up last night. 34 for Jokic. We know he had 34 for Jamal Murray, who came out slinging after getting shut down by Jimmy in game two. 34, 10 and 10, triple double, like I mentioned early. Jokic, 32, 21 and 18. All right, 21 rebounds, 18 assists, 32 points. Listen, their big two had 64 points. Now, Miami's big two and Jimmy, playoffs, and Bam Adebayo have 50. Still wasn't enough. That was the difference of the game. The two superstars shine the brightest, as I mentioned a little earlier. All the records that they set. First teammates to have triple doubles in the finals. Jokic, first player ever to have a 30 plus point, 20 plus rebound, 10 plus assists, triple double in the history of the game, and it happened in the finals. Again, and look, and then the biggest piece here, unsung hero, was uh Braun. That guy, I think his name is Christopher Braun or whatever. What's the guy's name? His name is came coming off the bench. Christian Braun, man. Christian Braun came to play. This kid was actually out of the rotation in the Lakers series, but he's played so good in the last couple of games, especially in game three, 7 for 8 from the field, had 15 points, a couple of really good dunks, man. Energy player, 4 rebounds. He was all over the floor, kept cutting to the basket. Jokic kept finding him. This kid just was doing whatever he could. 19 minutes, had an efficient 7 for 8 from the field, 15 points. Huge difference of the game. He was the best player off the bench. Again, Contavious Caldwell-Pope hasn't found the range yet, hasn't found the rhythm like he did against the Lakers. Back-to-back bad games for Michael Porter Jr., 1 for 7, 0 for 2, had 7 rebounds. But look, Aaron Gordon, double-double, 34 minutes. His minutes are huge because a lot of those minutes, man, he is banging down low, rebounding. He is down low, playing defense on Bam Adebayo. So it's definitely a good potion here, a good combination, man. The supporting cast stepped up for the Nuggets in Game 3, while the Heats did not. Moving on to the Heat, as I mentioned, Jimmy 28 points, Bam another 17 board game. Battle of the boards, man. It was such a variance here. 58 rebounds by the Denver Nuggets and 33 by that's a 25 difference, a 25 different differential. 33 by the Heat. They were manhandled down low. Manhandled down low. And that was a big difference. They were pretty even in the last game. Uh Again, the Nuggets are still shooting very, very bad from beyond the arc. 27%, took 18 threes, only made 5. The Heat made 11, that's 6 more, but they shot horrible from the field. 34 to 92 for 37%, while the Nuggets had shot a mind-blowing 51% from the field, 41 out of 80. Differential of 7 field goals, plus 14 there, plus 5, but actually plus 7 on the free throws. And then the rebounds in the second half, second chance points, man. They were a much busier team. They got to the ball quicker, and this is their bread and butter. They rebound the ball. They're shooting the three really poorly, but they're up 2-1. That's where we are at with this series at the moment. The Nuggets right now did what they needed to do necessarily. I mean, Mike Malone, man, you got to give him credit. Him and Spoelstra are definitely playing a chess match here right now in this series. So, and look, I'm going to repeat myself again. The team that wins 2 in a row wins the championship. At the end of the day, is whichever team can adjust from game to game, from quarter to quarter, is the team that is going to be successful and get that W from game to game. And this time it was Denver. I have a feeling this is going to be kind of back and forth. I think game 4 may go back to Miami. However, um, you know, if it goes to game 4 back to Miami, I think the Nuggets may win, game 5 and 6 in order to kind of shut this down. But it remains to be seen. I don't think I don't think the Heat are a walk in the park. They showed a lot of, they're a good team, man. They're a good team. Um, Again, Struz wasn't a story like he was in game 1 when he had 12 points. And that's what happened. Kevin Love had 6 points, but only had 2 rebounds. He had 10 in the first game. wasn't as effective. Vincent had 7 points. That's a reason, he went 2 for 10 from the field. Only hit 1 3. This guy's been averaging almost 21 points a game right now in the NBA Finals and through the conference finals. Struz 1 for 7, 1 4 from beyond the arc, 3 points. These are the guys that have to come up. Duncan had 14 minutes, 9 points, 3 for 6, hit 3 3 pointers. That's positive. Caleb Martin finally hit double digits, had 10 points, hit two threes, 32 minutes. Still not enough. Still not enough, man. When Jokic and Jamal Murray were cooking like the way they were cooking last night, that's tough. That is tough to beat. I think there's no team in the NBA that can compete with that. And Nikola Jokic, man, come on, man. What do you think? The guy just keeps setting records. In his first visit to the NBA Finals, the guy just keep putting up points. Rebounding records, assist record, triple doubles. This guy is just mind blowing. Slow as hell, but he's just so good with his moves, man. The skill is there. I mean, his shot, whatever type of shot he's taking, whether it's a one-handed hook shot, a quick 1-2 step runner up in the air, like a jump shot, he hits the front of the rim, goes in. I mean, a layup with a left-handed put. I mean, it doesn't matter. The kid has such a soft touch. And last night there was at least 4 or 5 shots. He's been doing this throughout, where they hit the side of the rim, roll in. Top of the guy has such great hands, great footwork. Whatever he lacks in athletic ability and verticality and athleticism, he makes up for it in his basketball IQ and also in his plain old good skill and footwork. Got to give the dude credit. He is just built a little different. And it's funny because Van Gundy said this last night. This guy can play in any era. And then he went ahead and said he could be a superstar in any era. It's true. He's such a versatile individual, and that is very rare for a center. That's what you see with Nikola Jokic, man. He is definitely probably going to overshadow Dirk Nowitzki as the one of the as the best European when it comes to the playoffs right now. You know what I mean? Because Nowitzki did it against the Heat back in 2014 against LeBron, and we might see another European player stick it to the Heat again. Back, and 2 consecutive visits to the NBA Finals, right? I mean, I'm actually not 2 consecutive because they lost to the Lakers. All right, that's what I got for game 4. Honestly, I think the Heat. It's going to be back to back. I think the Heat's going to take game 4. I think Spo is going to figure it out again. Spo is one of the best at figuring out matchups. So I think Spo is going to go ahead and figure this out and play really, really good. And I think they're going to pull this dub. I think game 5 and 6 is going to see where you're going to see a team win 2 in a row, and I think that's the Nuggets. So, all right, like I said, here's my recap, my reactions and takeaways. Let me and now why don't we hit some trending headlines in sport?
Okay, let's go.
Here we go, baby. Let's do this rapid fire style here. And first of all, let's start with Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi broke the internet yesterday when he announced, all right, that he is coming to Inter Miami. Inter Miami, baby. Not the MLS. He's coming to the MLS here, right? And the internet went crazy. It was the number one trending topic in sports. He's going to play for Inter Miami CF right alongside his buddy Beckham. So it is what it is, man. He told Sport and Mundo Deportivo. It's funny. Check out the Messi contract details, right? The Lionel Messi contract details. So he's going to get the highest salary ever, or the biggest signing in 27 years of the MLS. Is the history of the MLS. His terms include an option of part ownership of Inter Miami. Of course, you got to bring this guy for Inter Miami ownership. The terms include a cut of the revenue from new subscribers to Apple TV's MLS season pass streaming services. This guy is not only going to be an owner of a team, he's 36 years old. He's accomplished everything he needs to. This is his way of getting into owning a club. And what a better club than Miami right alongside Beckham. right? What a better team. Miami is flavorful, baby. I live here in Miami. Flavorful. You have the weather, the palm trees, the chicks. You know what I'm saying? Good looking people all over the damn place, like yours truly. And this guy's gonna fit right in. He's gonna fit right in with the Inter Miami CF team here. I think it's gonna be great for the MLS because he is one of the most popular players in the world. I know he was gonna get paid like $1 billion or something with some Dubai team, but it wasn't like really, wasn't really like guaranteed. I don't know what the rumor was. I'm not a big soccer guy, but when Messi makes the news, when Lionel Messi makes the news, you gotta make sure that you freaking talk about it, bro, because he is the man. So it's funny, right? As it stands now, in about 24 hours, Inter Miami is more popular on Instagram than any NFL, any MLB, NHL, or MLS team out there. Inter Miami now has 5.7 million followers. All right. It gained 1.3 million followers in 4 hours after the announcement was made that Messi was coming to Inter Miami. That's the power this guy brings and the popularity and the following this guy has as the greatest soccer player of all time. This is the Michael Jordan of fucking soccer. All right. He is the Wayne Gretzky of hockey or the Mario Lemieux. This guy is the Tom Brady of soccer and is international. So win-win for the club, win-win for Messi, win-win, I think, for the league. This might be where soccer starts becoming and competing with the other four major sports. I think it's gonna maybe overtake hockey. I don't know. I don't know anything when it comes to soccer. I know I played it when I was a kid, but I know who Lionel Messi is, and that guy is a freaking goat. And he's coming to the MLS, and it's huge freaking news. It should be all completely welcome and entertained.
Damn!
All right, next on the headline list on the trending topics in sports, we have Luis Arraez, baby, MLB. My man, starting today, and I forget what time the game starts, is averaging a batting average of 403, baby. That's right. My man is on official chase for the 400 batting average. Last player to hit 400 in a season was Ted Williams for the Boston Red Sox in 19 freaking 41. My dad wasn't even born. He batted 406 for the Red Sox. That was the last guy ever to do this. That's pretty freaking wild, isn't it? I think it's insane. But it's funny. Other people have been there. Other people have been in the batting average, batting average, climb where they started and they actually hit 400 through 60 games. There's been a few other players. I'm only going to give you the ones that have actually hit close to 400 or over 400 in the last 20 years. And let's start with 2003. Albert Pujols was a 388. That's how close he got to 400. Todd Helton in 2000 through 60 games, 392. Chipper Jones, Braves legend, third baseman, hit 409 in 2008 through 60 games. And the highest batting average through 60 games is Joe Mauer. I believe he played for the Minnesota Twins at 415 batting average. So what does this mean? Usually it's just one of those things that it's hard to hit 400 in today's game. The pitching is so much more advanced than everything else. So it's really hard to hit 400. But it's nice to see a good old fashioned, complete to all sides of the field hitter. That's what Luis Arraez is, which, this is not a fluke, right? He's batting 403 right now. He has a total of like 30 RBIs, one homer. This is your throwback prototype hitter to the 80s and 90s, right? Guy that can hit the ball to all fields, opposite field. Has 87 hits so far this season. Definitely trending for 215 doubles. He is just doing it all. And remember, this guy with the Minnesota Twins, he's a career 326 batting, right? He's a career 326 guy. Look, 2019, he hit 334 for the Twins. 2020, 321, 2021, 294. Last year before he signed with Miami, 316 batting average. This guy's not a slouch. This is what he does. All right. He hasn't broken 200 hits in a season yet, but this is what he does. He's averaged about a little bit almost over 100 games, about 90 games per season. Because in 2020 he only played 33, and he's a hitting machine. This guy can hit. He's such a good hitter. can hit to all sides of the field. So the chase for 400 is on, and our buddy Luis Arraez is in the freaking building doing what he does best and hit. It's nice for Miami, bro. I mean, Miami, if people don't win, nobody goes to the stadium because it's a great stadium. I mean, it's an indoor dome, man, retractable roof, great food, great ambiance, and only like 7,000 people show to the damn game. And it would be nice if more people can show up, so the Miami Marlins can be a real relevant. But Luis Arraez is legit. He's one heck of a hitter. He's one heck of a hitter. And now moving on to the last trending topic in sports, baby. Dalvin Cook will be released by the Vikings. I think it's official. And where do we go from freaking here, man? Dalvin Cook is in the building. He's going bye-bye, no longer a Viking. And honestly, I think there's some suitors. I know before they released them, some of the teams that are really rumored to be involved are the Miami Dolphins. Let's see how well the Miami Dolphins, who are completely loaded and have a bunch of running backs, which they signed. Mostert signed back again. I believe they have Jeff Wilson who signed up again. You put Dalvin Cook in the mix. That's crazy whatchamacallit, with Tariq Hill and Waddle out there in the secondary as wide receivers. I mean, the other rumor team interested in Dalvin Cook was the Buffalo Bills, where his younger brother plays. I believe his name is James Cook. Because Singletary's no longer there. They have a really weak running game. That team is are missing a good all-purpose back, and Dalvin Cook can definitely be that guy. Look, one thing people don't understand about Dalvin Cook, this guy is a steady individual from scrimmage, man. He has averaged 110 scrimmage yards per game over the past 4 seasons. Second in the NFL to the workhorse Derrick Henry. Look at this. Derrick Henry averaged 125.7 scrimmage yards per game. This is since 2019. Dalvin Cook, 110.7. Jonathan Taylor, 108.4. Nick Chubb, 104.9. This guy is definitely an asset. Dalvin Cook is an asset anywhere he goes. Now, there is a little bit of history of injuries here, but hey, you got to take the risk. He's, big contract, got released. You probably might be able to get him for 10 mil, whatever the deal may be. There are some teams, I think the Buffalo Bills and the Dolphins all need to go all in on this guy, and he's definitely going to get picked up by a contender. That's going to happen. In regards to Minnesota, I know they gave a little bit more money to Alexander Madison. That's great. I think Madison is a really nice running back. He did well in the time that Dalvin Cook was out, and he, took over the lead back. And honestly, I don't know if the kid is that workhorse, that daily workhorse kind of back, but he does have the talent. Here's a little shot in the dark. Ezekiel Elliott may resurface and probably get picked up by the Vikings. Put that in the bank, baby. That's my secret sauce. That's my secret. That's my what I think. That's my opinion. Where I think Zeke is going to land. I think he's going to land in the Vikings now that there's a position opening. He's got to come in the cheap, right? I think have that dual back between Zeke and Madison and that pretty good offense that the Vikings have. It's gonna be cool. So that's what I think. Yo, Dolphins or Bills? What do you think? Hit the comments up, baby, for Dalvin Cook.
Damn!
That's all I got for today. 25 minutes. I just wanted to jump on and do my weekly live stream. I've been, battling the cold, man. Kids are sick. Everybody's sick at home, so it gets passed around between wife and kids and myself. But hey, man, we don't like to take weeks off. I've been hitting recaps after the NBA Finals. Last night I did not do that because I wanted to do it on the live stream today. But check out my YouTube channel. Check out Rumble. Check out my Rumble channel. Hit the link tree in the bio, guys. You're gonna go ahead and then and if you just want to listen to my voice instead of watching me, go ahead and available to Spotify, Apple, Anchor, wherever your listening pleasure is. This will be also in audio version. Like I said, I'm trying to give you guys content from different ways, whether it's quick reactions, whether it's voiceover videos or live streams. Man, I am pumping out content on a weekly basis in order for the masses to consume because I love talking shit and talking sports. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Talk Podcast, signing out. Peace.
Yo,